Rise and shine, mothers and brothers, and cheese wedges and handlebars all over the world. Rise and shine. Let it grow and let it flow. Sultan of Silver with you. Ride to work. First day of my work week. Rocking a different vehicle today, doing the Scion XB. Having a good time. Can you see that? I enjoy it. I need some cargo space. Toyota Corolla. Getting high in the miles. I'm looking to sell it now. Anyways, I didn't hook up my my rear view mirror rubber band. High-tech device. But I have high heart content, high soul content. Here's the deal. If you look at, is it Urban Beardsman? The Urban Beardsman latest video about how to feel better, look better, etc., etc. And one of his points is to like lay off alcohol and do some vaping and that type of thing, and just read the comments below. And there are people who gave him a thumbs up, and there's people who gave him a thumbs down. There are people who said, I knew there was a reason why I liked you, and then there are people that said, I'm very disappointed in you. I would imagine that my industry colleague, Eric Banholtz, would, I'm sure he reads the comments. I know when I comment on his videos, he answers back, and he's happy that I've responded to things, and he has sent me some products for review, goodwill gesture, and an honest review, which I will do that. I already like the product, so I'm a little biased to begin with. And also, Eric is a very likable guy, so that makes me even more biased. When people are not likable, and in business, there's a thing called the likability factor, the likable factor. If someone is likable, you want to do business with them. If they're not likable, you don't want to do business with them. I apologize for the instability of this video right here, because I don't want to be caught by the police videotaping myself and talking. So I guess I'm just going to put it on the steering wheel like this. So you're going to have to deal with that for now. Anyways, in life, no matter what you do, there's going to be those that give you a thumbs up, those that give you a thumbs down. I know I started getting hung up. There's certain people that are just always the critics, always the ones just, they've got nothing good to say. And if they have anything to say, it's always like a criticism or a knock or something. Let me tell you something. All entrepreneurs have risk, high risk factor. And in those risks, you encounter people who like you, you encounter people that don't, and you roll the dice. And the market is something that is a beautiful thing. If the market as a whole doesn't like you, this is the beauty of the free market and capitalism for those that aren't from that type of country, because I know there's a lot of fans here that are from around the world. If the market likes you, your product or service will succeed, especially if it's attached to your personality. If the market doesn't like you, it's going to fail. If you're irritating, if you are, the minute someone starts talking about preferences in their life, all of a sudden they cut their audience in half or by a third. And, I never want to go left or right or up or down. I'm just kind of being myself, but I will tell you this, that a friend of everybody is a friend of none. One of the biggest recipes for failure is trying to please everybody. Keep that in mind. I'll say it again. One of the biggest recipes for failure is trying to please everybody. Don't do that. Don't please everybody. It's not going to work. You know who your market is. Eventually your market will reveal itself to you. That's what I want you to do. Look for your market. Allow it to reveal itself to you. My market started appearing after about 10 videos. It started out with bearded guys, and then women, not bearded women, but women as well. Women who are attracted to bearded guys, wives, girlfriends of bearded guys. And I get emails all the time from families. We all watch your videos now. I'm like, yikes. Because it's not always child-friendly content. And I like to think that I'm a little more, I'm the kind of guy that stands up when a woman enters the room. I'm the kind of guy that holds a chair for a woman. And I probably would like to share some of those classic gentleman techniques with you sometime. When a woman enters the room, you always stand up. If you're meeting a bunch of friends out, when a woman arrives, you stand up. And men, you should race to her chair, to hold her chair for her, take her coat. I know the genders are equal. Screw that. It's time to step up and be gentlemen and reject that equality bullshit. We do it out of honor and respect for a woman. If you're a woman watching this, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and tell me if you appreciate that or not. I know I started it with my children. I have 3 children. I always have been a gentleman to my daughter. And hopefully that is the template for what, when she dates, that's hopefully the template for how she measures a man, is how much her daddy loves her. And she's 20 years old. And she still calls me daddy. And I am crazy about that. It melts my heart when my adult daughter calls me daddy. It's incredible. All right, that's it for today. Quick little lesson. You're not going to please everybody. Don't be afraid. You don't have to stick your heel in the ground and fight those that disagree with you. Just ignore them. Don't answer them. Actually, a soft answer turns away wrath, which just means when people bark at me, my response is peace be with you. What can they say? If they say and also with you or thank you, then I've succeeded. If they continue their nonsense, then it becomes very obvious that there's an issue with them. And I hope and pray for everyone that is like that. I've had little snapshots in my life where I was a prick and where I was miserable, and it basically stemmed from low self-esteem and depression. And I think one of the best things that we can do, just as an everyday citizen, no matter what country you're in, is just respond with a soft answer to those that, rather than flipping somebody the bird or something, when people cut you off. My God, the F-bomb flows out of my mouth like water, man, like zero resistance. I'm training myself at this wonderful young age where I'm closer to 60 than 50. So I just brought the phone down because there is a police officer right here. All right, let's see. He just made a left and I took a right until I get my rig going here. My high-tech, high production quality rig, a rubber band holding the phone to the mirror, the rear view mirror. It's gonna be like this. But I can't afford a rubber band right now. I'm so broke, I can't even afford a rubber band. I know people like that. Actually, I was at a place like that. I gotta show you the picture when I lived in an apartment with a sleeping bag on the floor. I couldn't even afford a rubber band. As a matter of fact, I was saving, this is great. I was actually saving plastic spoons and forks and the stuff that the Chinese food came in. I would get Chinese takeout and it would come like in a plastic dish kind of thing with a snap on top. I would save that because that's what I ate my food in the plastic spoons and forks. And the rubber bands that came around bananas, I was saving. I couldn't even afford a damn rubber band. How bad is it when you can't even afford a rubber band? Anyways, things have changed radically because I grabbed life by the horns and took full responsibility and stopped being a victim. Stop being a victim, and then your life will improve immediately. You can do it. I know you can, because I believe in you. Now, how am I going to punch the screen? I'm holding it with one hand. All right, here we go. I'll do it like this. Boom.